Hello my loves, and welcome back to my channel. For all of my returning subscribers, and if you are new here, welcome as well. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all your post notifications so you know every time I post. So this is a long overdue video, and as you can see, I got the bonnet on because this is like the umpteenth month update on my bundles from Trippy. Okay, I haven't forgot about y'all. I have not forgot. It's just been go. So originally I purchased these bundles back in October. It is currently February. So we've been getting some use out of these bundles. I've been wearing these bundles consistently with the exception of like a week in December when I went on vacation because this was not the vacation hair. So let's do my hair, let's touch her up and get into how these bundles have been treating me. So I honestly just reinstalled this unit yesterday. So she's looking really good, really fresh. So beautiful, so gorge. What am I going to need? I might need my edge control. And you. Y'all, I melted this thing is so gross. Let me clean her. Okay, I got her cleaned. Y'all, this is literally my favorite edge brush. I have another one in pink, but she just don't hit the same. And I melted this. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how, right? So I'm just getting back from the gym, freshly showered. That's why I had my bonnet on. We about to see what we're looking like up under here. I went to AR this weekend, so I didn't, or today, so I didn't like sweat too bad. That gym doesn't get like super hot. But this is what we're looking like. Where's my brush? Here we go. Just gonna brush her out. I am gonna put some curls in her because I haven't put curls in her in like the past 2 installs. I've just been wearing her straight. And she looks wonderful. Let me take a step back so you can see. Still looks amazing. She's still very soft. Not as soft as she was when I first got her, but you know, just normal wear and tear. That's what we're looking like in the back. Okay, don't judge. This is like where all of my hair is really, so don't judge if there's a little bulge in the back. I can't tell. Shoot, let me see. All right. Anyways, I'm going to be putting some curls in her, like I said. Edges still pretty much laid. I am going to define this part. Other than that, I really just need to curl her. I just defined my part with some concealer. I'm using the e.l.f. Hydration Camo Concealer with a satin finish. This does have like a little bit of an orange undertone, but it's fine. It's totally fine. So yeah, the only complaint I like had about this hair was all of the split ends. Like, of course, all of the heat I put on it, from straightening to curling, and when it gets dry, you can really see those splits. And I just pull this. Yeah, I need some more. There we go. And that honestly just gives me a very demarcated, or it just makes the part pop. So is that my braid right there? A little bit. There we go. Just a little pull tug, okay? I made this like slightly too small, just like barely. But we make her work, and since it's a side part, we really make her work. I really don't have to do anything to my edges. I think they look all right. It's fine. So I'm just gonna curl my hair up, and get into what I did about the splits. As you can see now, it doesn't look like it has too many splits. It's not looking too bad. Let me put it close to the camera. Starting to get some splits from straightening it yesterday, but that is all fine and dandy because yesterday when I did my blow dry, I went through and meticulously cut out as many split ends as I could while retaining the length. So let me just give you a demo of how I did that. So after I blow dried each section, hold on, I also need a rat tail. Okay, so after I would blow dry each section, and the wig was not on my head, it was on like the mannequin head, I would take, ooh, this is gonna be hard to do backwards. I would take my comb. This is hard to do when it's actually on my head. Hold on now. I would basically not back comb it, but let me see if I can get this. Okay, so this is like reverso man of how I did it. Not really, not that way either. The struggle. Okay, so, okay, kind of like this. I just know my fingers were keeping it in control. If I'm doing it on my head, I guess this is the way I would do it. But I would just go through. We're gonna get up really close and cut all of the splits that would come up, right? And of course, this was like the opposite way. The teeth were like this. I had these two fingers and my thumb. Kind of just whatever way you can get it to like be able to trim all the ends. I just went through meticulously, and it's, as you can see, I can't do it with it on my head, but I did something like that to get rid of all of the splits, and it worked. I was literally going to buy one of those split end trimmers off of Amazon, and they're like $90. I saved myself $90. It did take a couple of hours to do, but I would much rather take a couple hours to do that than to spend a whole nother $300 on a new unit or new bundles to make a new unit. My curling iron string is like so twisted and tangled. Before I put this heat on my head, before I do that, spray everything down with a heat protectant. I am almost out. I do need to go get some more tonight, but really got to focus on these ends because I'm not curling like the whole head. I'm just doing the ends. I just want that fall away curl. Oh, I haven't curled this stuff in so long. I miss the curls. But yeah, this hair has been holding up extremely well. Like, I really cannot complain. The only thing that had me complaining was all the splits. But like I said, that is quite normal. And I just put the curling iron on this, so I need to protect my baby. But yeah, we just are curling her up, making her pretty, than what she already is. Yes, I have actually absolutely been loving this hair. Like I said, I first installed it in October. So October, November, December, January. It's been about 4 months with this hair. And I take it off every 2 weeks and I wash it, deep condition it. I redo my anchor braids and then slap her right back on. When I tell you my hair growth, I also cut my ends. So I cut about an inch off of my natural hair in December at the end of the month so that I could start the new year with fresh ends. And then I immediately did an install. Did I have to rubber band my ends because they were just clean cut? Yes. Did my hair grow back to where it was? Yes. Okay. And I'm honestly not going to spray this with any, whatchamacallit? What's that stuff? Hairspray. Well, I might spray with some hairspray. We'll see though. I don't care if they like fall away because I just kind of want that straight but like fall away look. So that's what we're going for. I literally did my lashes today. Took me forever, per usual. I also got this like sleep mask because the reason why I don't like to do my lashes is because I can't keep them on for that long because I sleep on my face. Like this whole side, all these leaning over that way. My natural lashes do that, but I don't like ever comb them out or anything. So it'd be fine. It'd be fine. It just looks normal. And for this, you don't have to take like super small sections because we're not trying to get a whole lot going around here. Just a little fall away curl. Yes, do I think this hair is worth the $300 that I spent? Absolutely. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. And like when I say that this is every day, this thing is sewn down. Okay, there's no taking this off at the end of the day for me. I'm just not that type of wig girly. And having to like put it on early in the morning for the gym. They're barking at something. That's just not my ministry. That's just not it for me. And when I do my reinstall, when I'm just redoing the Anchor braids, it takes me about 4 hours. Okay? I have to cut this out my head without cutting any of my natural hair. Struggle. Every time. Okay? And then immediately after I take it off, I go and wash it and condition it. And then I come back and redo my Anchor braids and re-oil my scalp and condition my natural hair. I still spray leave-in conditioner on top of my braids because, you know, they need the moisture. And then I will blow dry and then immediately install this. There's that weird bend up there. So this wig really has not had a break with the exception of December. And then last week I did leave it off for a week just to give my natural hair some time to breathe. Already patting the scalp. Because, is this mic on? Okay, it is. Because my hair just needed some time to breathe. It had been up in braids for about 2 months. So, had to let it breathe. Okay, I'm going to spray some hairspray. Hold on. Ooh. Do you hear how little I have of this? I'm also not going to comb these out. I'm just going to let them naturally fall and do their thing. Okay. To the back. They're like in the back. Cause who that in the back? 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 Oh, maybe I shouldn't swing around like that right now. Sorry, my ADHD took over because why was I singing that? Okay. Who was I looking for? But do you ever watch TV and then like see somebody and that just pops in your head because they're fine? Like, ha, who that? Let me slow down. I need to re-up on this. I need to actually get the big one. I never get the big one. I think I'm gonna get a big one today because she is wearing thin. Another thing that I usually use as like a secondary heat protectant, I don't need to do it now because my hair is super straight already, is this agave and lavender from Design Essentials. She's tea. She does it every time. So during the blow dry process, I will put some of this and then the chi, and that is it. We are not putting a whole bunch of product in this. This doesn't need a whole lot of product. We just need some heat protectant to try to mitigate the split ends. But now since I like know how to do that, like go through and cut them, I will probably be cutting my split ends at least once a month. Once every two. I mean, shoot, I made it like 4 months. I made it like 4 months before I like really need to cut them. So yay me. Is my eyelash stabbing me? I just did clusters. Whew. Baby, we gonna see how this works. How long this lasts for, cause honey child. already poking me is crazy. When on install, wasn't poking. You see how they do me? How they gonna zoom me like that? I'm actually kind of hungry. My appetite has been so hit or miss lately. Like, I'll warm up food, I'll start eating, take like 3 bites and be over it. But still feel hungry, but also not want it anymore. Is my hair caught in my earring? But like, for real, you better not be poking my freaking eye out. I hate you so much. But I love the way you make me look. We have a love-hate relationship. Like, I swear for goodness, I am so close to getting my lashes done. People are like, I don't need to get my lashes done anymore because of clusters. These clusters is killing me, Smalls. Killing me, Smalls. Let alone the fact that it's a fight for me to even get them on. Because my eyes will water so fast. So fast. I have to have Q-tips on deck. Like, look at me right now. They're literally, it's literally watering. Where's the Q-tip? I'm struggling. Struggling. This isn't even an eyelash video. Oh. Okay, that's better. But like, why would you do that to me? Why would you be so aggressive? So mean. Why you being... why you being weird to me is what I need to ask this damn lash. Like, we were just cool. We were just like this, and now you're trying to be like that? Sounds like a bad breakup to me. There it is. I'm also not using like clusters. I'm just cutting up strip lashes. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I just need to put actual clusters in and not just cut up strip lashes. But I love these strips. I love these strips. Maybe I should just get some off of TikTok. And so I also have absolutely no hair out except for these baby hairs. I know that sounds just like ridiculous, but like this right here, even that's kind of like up in there. We're trying to protect as much hair as possible because, baby, when I tell you, if I had leave out, it'd be over. And on top of that, my leave out is just so long. Like, ain't no using no wax stick. Leave out all the way down here. Like, what are we doing with leave out down to our chest? Put it away. Save it. Please. But there is something about that natural look. But the amount of leave out, and my hair is fine, baby. You have to leave out like this much. Because who's doing all that? Not me. And then clip in some other pieces. We just don't have time for that. That is not our ministry. Cute little U-part would be lovely, but that is not in the cards for longer hair. Okay. This will be the bang, not the bang. And I have honestly still not cut any layers into this hair. The only cutting that has been done to this is going through and meticulously trying to get rid of all the split ends. Other than that, it's just the way the wig lays because of how I laid the tracks. And I learned how to lay the tracks on YouTube University 10 years ago. Because it's 2026 and I graduated undergrad in 2015 and that's like when I started really doing my own hair. You would think I'd be a little better. But I also stopped doing wigs for a while. I was doing wigs back in like 2020. And then I just started doing more so braids. Because, what am I doing here? Bundles are expensive. Good bundles are expensive. My dream bundles, I've literally never ordered from them. like Boutique Hair and Yummy, which Yummy actually has a storefront in Dallas. It's literally in the same plaza as my dog's vet. I thought about Yummy and I was like, because to achieve like this look, this length with Yummy or even Boutique, it's gonna run you at least 6. And this is a 5x5 closure too. I am in love with the 5x5s after this. I'm not going back. Like even right here is not perfectly laid and as flat as I would want it to be, but who looking? Who clocking? Who clocking? Look, I just got this like heat tool thing where I don't have to turn off my heat tools or worry about them burning up the counter. But yes, here is our final look. She's perfect. She's perfect. Yes. All right. So again, these are the Trippy bundles off of Amazon. Okay. So they come next day. Ship fast. Okay. If you need them in a hurry, in a crunch, get you some of these. All right. Again, I have the 18-inch 5x5 closure, a 20, a 22, and a 24. The only reason why I don't need to get like a 26 or 30 is because I'm 5'2". And even curled is down the back. So, with that, thank you guys so much for watching and keeping up with these bundles. I did say I wanted to do like 2 month, 3 month, but we just skipped a 4. We went from 1 to 4, okay? 1 to 4. And I would totally get these again. Like I work out with these. I don't take this unit off. This is basically like a sew-in, okay? Basically. So, do I suggest these? Highly, highly, okay? And I will come back in a couple more months with another update just to let y'all know how everything is going and if I still love these bundles. Because what these girls don't give you no more is an extensive long update on how them bundles are doing. Because everybody's so quick to buy a $600 wig, show it to you, and just put it in rotation. This ain't rotation. This is every day. Every day. So, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I do hope that you do try these bundles out. This is the body wave texture. They also have like Cambodian straight. They have options, okay? They got what you need. What you need. But thanks so much for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. And until next time, it's your girl, Shelly May.